So you know him as the design expert from Netflix's smash reboot of Queer Eye. And now he's sharing even more of his expertise on his new YouTube series, Make It Work with Berk, from his home in Los Angeles. Please welcome Bobby Berk. Bobby, good to see you. So, of course, I am assuming this is your home behind you. I see the books,
It is.
the Zen spot. Behind you, is that really you, or is that stage for the show here? Is that how you keep it?
This is my office. This is my office. I'm the type of person in this world and in our industry, our homes are kind of like our one little sliver of privacy that we have left.
Yeah.
And so for my own mental health, I made the decision during this pandemic that really everything I film in my home is in my home office, and the rest of my space is for me and my family. So that's why I just noticed right as you had the Make It Work with Berk up, I'm like, same room. But it's for my own mental health.
Well, I dig that. I've had some people come in and do magazine shoots in our home. We don't show our bedroom. We show like a dining room, certain key things of it. Now, you have such an interesting background throughout your life. You were out of your family home, I think when you were age 15. You said you were couch surfing, living in your car. When you first arrived in New York, you slept on an air mattress for a year. Link those experiences to, I guess, the space and the importance of space for you today and the message you give to people about it.
You know, for me, the space that you surround you with, yourself with, can have a huge effect on your mental health. Let's say, for example, clutter.
Mm-hmm.
I have found throughout my life that when I am surrounded with clutter, my mind feels cluttered.
Yeah.
It creates horrible anxiety in my soul. And so I've learned to control my anxiety and to control my depression somewhat by controlling the environment around me in my home. Your home is like your phone charger.
Yeah.
And if you don't get a full charge every night, you're not going to make it through the day, just like your phone's not going to make it through the day.
I agree.
So,
I agree with that. I make my bed. Even if I nap in the day, I remake my bed. My husband laughs at me, but if I get in the bed, I make the bed. If it's 50 times, I will make the bed again. It sets my mind better.
Yes, it's so important because you start out knowing your direction for the day. And when you start out, let's say, for example, that night before, there was laundry all over the room.
Yeah.
And you see that laundry all over the room, and you get in bed and you're like, I was going to do that laundry today, but I didn't. You go to bed thinking about a failure.
Yeah.
And then the very first thing you see when you wake up is that failure is something you did not accomplish the day before. So you start your day off with that mentality of, I failed yesterday, it's probably going to happen again today. But when you wake up and your room is clean, you start out ready to go. And I have proven to myself over and over and over how just small little changes like that in your room and in your home can have a huge effect.
We have someone whose home has caused a lot of stress. And as you pointed out, it should be a place of sanctuary. TamFam member Sharon Bruton is in North Carolina, but recently built a new house and just doesn't know what to do with her bedroom. She actually sent us this plea to get you to help us. Take a look.
My family and I have been living with my mom while we're building our new home. I've been working from home for months on end, and it has become so stressful. When I move into my new home, I want my bedroom to be my sanctuary. I want it to be a place where at the end of the day, it can be a place where I can unwind and I can escape.
Sharon is with us, Bobby, now. So, Sharon, we have a picture of the bedroom you'll be moving into in your new home. Let's take a look at the bedroom. Okay, I like that wall color. And now let's look at the furniture. You have pictures of the furniture you're putting in the room. What's your goal, Sharon? What would you like to feel in that room?
So, like I said before, I like to unwind at the end of the day after working from home. One of my main concerns is all of my furniture is brown. Will that work in a gray room?
A gray room. Okay, well, Bobby, I know you have some some tips here, and some chips if you want to eat them in the bed. All right, so you say go with neutral colors. Why?
So for me, I love the gray. So I would stick with the gray, but I would do different tones of gray, different shades of gray, 50 shades of gray. Hey, it's the bedroom.
Right.
Instead of going with a bunch of bright colors, since you want it to be, the ceilings are beautiful. Since you want it to be your serene Zen spa-like, go with different layers of different shades of gray on the bedding, different
Okay,
textures,
because
like
you
some
say,
wovens for
Bobby,
blankets.
I'm sorry to interrupt you because you said bedding though, because this was shocked me from your list. You say less patterns in the comforter. So you're saying solid?
Yes.
Okay, okay.
I prefer solid, and I like creating the drama with different type of textures. So woven blankets, waffled blankets, linen, cotton. Create the drama with different textures, not patterns, because patterns can become a bit busy.
And you say put a chair in the room as well, add a chair?
I'm assuming, looking at the big, beautiful bedroom, you've got a nice walk-in closet as well. The key to keeping
I
those
do.
clothes off the floor that you're like, oh, it's too dirty. It's not dirty enough to go in the clothes hamper, but it's not quite clean enough
Yeah.
to go back up on the rack. Put a chair in the closet that those go on, so that way they don't end up on the floor and create more chaos.
All right, because I love that too, Sharon. He says buy furniture that hides stuff. So you mean like the little ottoman that opens up so you can put everything in there?
Exactly. And also, I think the brown furniture is going to work great with gray walls. But if you do want to change it, you can always paint it. I notice you have a black ceiling fan in there. So maybe do the furniture black with gray bedding, a gray rug. I think it'd be really, really sexy.
Okay, Sharon, you've got to post the picture.